Oh yeah, it's time to talk. Talk to me. I'll talk to you. Fuck yeah. It's time to talk. Man, social media, man. I made a post, because Subriel was running down on people the last week. He ran down on Teofimo, slapped him, and he caught up to Richardson Hitchens and Gary Antoine Russell this past weekend. He doing it the old school way. He's not just gonna sit there on Twitter typing about fights that he wants. He's actually doing it the old school way, and he's running down on these guys. He's coming up to him like, "Yo, what's good? I want to fight." And I like that. I like that. I like Subriel as a fighter. Um, I know he's limited, but I watch for entertainment, not perfection. I watch for entertainment. I want to see entertaining fighters that are going to get at it. And I made a post about it. It's one of those posts where I don't know. I guess it went viral because a lot of people retweeted it and reacted to it. And it's mostly positive, save a few bad apples. But that's kind of what got my attention. That I regularly have these guys. I don't talk to these guys. I don't want to talk to these guys. I don't give a shit what you think about boxing. And I don't give a shit what you think about that fight. But the thing about social media is it makes social rejects think they have a precedent to socialize with people that don't be talking to them. Because I got that skinny homo dude, Otto, whatever the fuck his name is, the dude that act like he want to get butt fucked by Javante. This dude is always finding an excuse to interact with something I post. He must have made a new account because I blocked the other one. Like, Brody, I don't want to talk to you about nothing. Get the fuck on. And a couple of other guys that I don't know, they just were very snarky in their responses when all I actually said was that's a fight that I want to see. I said that Gary Antoine Russell was a standout amateur when he was an amateur, and Subriel is a pressure guy. He's a pressure fighter. I was just expressing my enthusiasm towards that fight. And I got some snarky comments from some guys, and I'm like, what the fuck are you being snarky about, fam? Do I even fucking talk to you? You got your own little fucking followers on your dry ass page. Why don't you tell them how you feel instead of telling me how you feel? I don't give a fuck how you feel. And that's the shit about social media, that these weird ass dudes, because these are men, you understand me? Now, I could tell you don't go outside because in the supermarket, in the gym, on the block, whatever, you don't randomly go up to other men talking to them, right? And telling them how you feel. So why the fuck would you think I want to know how you feel? Why the fuck would you think I want to know how you feel about that fight? If you even going to try to talk to me, come correct, like an adult. If you can't do that, yeah, I'm hitting that block button, bro. I am hitting that block button. Mars, what it do? Herb, what it do? Dr. Mario, Luisito, que lo que, manín? 25 million, we have the money. Yo, yeah. el próximo video se trata de esa vaina, man. Yeah, like if you want to talk boxing, at least come correct, come like an adult. If you come at me off top with snarky shit, yeah, I ain't doing this with you, Brody, because you don't talk like that in real life. I know you don't. You don't talk like that in real life. You don't act like that in real life. In real life, nobody actually acts like that. Because I get outside, I get to the gym, everybody's polite. So I don't know who the fuck y'all talking to. Shit is crazy. I got a bunch of snarky comments from and it's always the dudes that be on social media all day, but don't have real profile pictures. For the amount of time that you spend on social media trying to socialize, why y'all got pictures of cartoons and Google stock images, and why you don't just show what the fuck you look like? And it's a rhetorical question because I know the answer. Fucking rejects, stay the fuck away from me, dog. I seen some dude, he came at Rico crazy. I won't even repeat what that dude said to Rico. And I'm like, why would anybody do that? Why would you make a whole social media account to say shit like that? The fuck is wrong with you? And then when you put yourself in the mindset of a person like that, they're looking to interact with people that would not otherwise interact with them, and people that they wouldn't have the courage to interact with in a real life setting. And they'll say anything to elicit a reaction, things they obviously wouldn't say in person, because Rico will beat the fuck out of that dude. Whoever that dude is, he would beat the fuck out of that dude if he said that shit in person. You know? Shout out to my man Pork Chop. Not you, Pork Chop. You know, it's not about you, bro. It's not like that. It's them dudes that they make alt accounts to behave ridiculous. Like, yo, dog, you gotta make an email. You gotta make an account. And this is what you doing with your time? What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, you not ashamed of yourself? And that's the shit. They not. That's what it boiled down to. That imagine me sitting there doing all this shit to make an account so I could pop shit to strangers that don't even give a fuck about me. It reveals that, yo, you give a fuck about them people you talking to because you don't feel comfortable talking to them regular. You got to make a burner to talk to these people. What the fuck is wrong with you? That shit is crazy, bruh. Motherfuckers is making burners to talk to regular people. What the fuck is wrong with a lot of y'all? Get off the fucking internet. That shit is crazy. But that's what the internet is. You got to take it with a pinch of salt. For some people, it's a useful tool to learn things and maybe make a few bucks. To other people, it's a fantasy land. It's a playground for them to act in ways they don't act in real life. You know? That's just some weird. That's weird to me that any guy in his 20s and his 30s would do that. Why would me as a guy, I'ma be on social media hiding and shit, sitting there talking to motherfuckers for 6 and 8 hours and shit. You on there all day, ashamed of your fucking face. Hey, here's a thought. Go fix your fucking face. Go fix your fucking self up. You know? That shit is crazy. Yeah, I heard about it, bro. Chef, I heard about it. Chet, in Manhattan on the east side of 51st. I seen the shit. The city's not safe, bro. City's not safe. I was in an Uber earlier, and I was telling the driver just so happened to be Dominican like me. Both of us just so happened to have come down from New York. And it's weird because I was telling them, we was going over it. They're like, yeah, yo, I don't miss New York. Shit was cool back then in the 90s. Like, yeah, it was a lot of drugs. But, you know, where we was at, there was a lot of respect. So there were actually not that many shootings in, you know, certain parts and shit like that. Like, there was a respect factor. Whereas now, it's just crazy people running around, man. It's just crazy people who are so miserable in their lives. They want to really just pass that misery along. There's no other way to describe it. The manifestos and what the specifics are, they're all different. What is the common denominator is these are people that are not happy with their lives and they want to ruin everybody else's. It's like a fucking virus. Shout out to my man Eson with the Nissan. About to post the link in the chat for my people. For my people. You know what I'm saying? That's why I only talk to certain motherfuckers, man. Because it's getting to the point where it's too many weirdos. It's too many. Well, that's what a lack of pussy does, man. Motherfuckers that can't get pussy, they end up doing a lot of weird shit. A lot of shit. Pussy is smooth you out. Like, man, calm your ass down, man. Get some fucking pussy, man. Motherfuckers is weird. Hate that shit. What it do, real talk? What it do, Roma?
What's going on, man?
Ain't shit, man. It was apparently there was a un loco with an AR-15 on fucking like at 51st in Manhattan. I was like, wow.
What?
Dog. Yeah, bro. Eso pasó hace como 2 horas.
Crazy. What the fuck?
Eso pasó hace como 2 horas. He took out like 6 people, bro.
What? That's fucking wild. What, like today?
Yes, bro. 2 hours ago, bro.
I'll be honest, bro. Like, I don't be paying attention to the news.
No. Yo entiendo because you're not gonna have it tuned into the New York news, obviously, for obvious reasons. You're in Texas, but I do have it. I have shit tuned into the New York news. I get updates, and I got updated like 2 hours ago. I was like, yo, B, that shit is nuts, bro. Shit is crazy, bro. And who knows why the fuck the guy did it? Who even fucking knows, dog? You know?
And how he got guns into New York City. You'd think that the city would be safe with all that, those gun restrictions.
I mean, you know what I think, dog. Gun restriction laws result in more guns.
Yes, sir.
That's the way it is. Like it's a
If they have
fucking
Well,
guns,
gun
so
restriction
well.
laws, all that does is restrict the law-abiding citizens. The criminals
Yeah.
don't give a fuck about the law.
Criminals don't give a fuck what the fucking law is. So making more
Yes.
laws about guns is not going. What the fuck is that gonna do, dog? But
No, yeah, that's why.
I don't
like,
want to
in
get political
Texas-
because fucking Democrats, bro. Like, look, man, I used to be but I can't help but notice how fucking stupid the Democrat. Like, I'm sorry, dog. It's just a lot of dumb shit. I have lived in states where there are strong gun control laws, and I have lived in states where there are not strong gun control laws. And I have noticed that in the states where the gun control laws are laxed, yeah, there's less gun violence. There's less
Yeah,
gun
no,
violence.
in Texas,
That's
like
right.
road rage isn't really that much of a thing because you don't know what that guy has in his car and you don't know what I have in mine.
Exactly. That's a good point.
The other
Motherfucker.
day, bro, the other day I was coming home and there was a truck at the stop sign and it wasn't moving for like 30 seconds. I was gonna honk. I just went around. I didn't want no problems.
No,
Like,
I say,
honestly-
no, pero de verdad, because that's the respect factor. Que, is it bad? Is it bad that we live in a country, in a manner of speaking? Is it bad that we're so? I guess. Is it bad? Is it bad that we live in a
That's not me.
country, in a manner of speaking? Is it bad that we're so? I guess. Is it Herbert? Is that you,
talking from a
Herbert?
fucking can?
yeah,
What is
man.
that?
Can you hear me?
He's talking from the toilet.
Yeah, like who got the internet on at the same time as the StreamYard?
This is my first time doing this, man. Yo.
But yeah, like, it's bad that is it a bad thing in a way that we live in a country where people are so, I guess, reliant on firearms? In a way it is, but it has its pros and cons. And I lived in both kinds of states. I've lived in red states and I've lived in blue states. And what I notice is, it's more shootings in the blue states. That
You
shit
know
is
what the beautiful thing about Texas is? It's actually in like, it's like an unspoken law. Like, well, not even a law, but like everybody knows that you can carry an AR-15 in your car so long as it's pistol grip.
yeah, you
So
know.
like people for real life, that's what we carry around in our vehicles.
And that's what, but in those places, just like in places that are out here, I ain't gonna tell y'all where I'm at because I don't want to have to run down on one of y'all. But it's a lot of retired military. I ain't playing. It's a lot of retired military. It's a lot of retired government people that live out here. That go ahead, break in their house. Watch what happens. Go ahead, do it. They got beautiful houses out here, my guy. Watch what happens. Do it. And the reason it don't happen is because motherfuckers know. Yo, you do that shit. That's your ass. That is your ass. So go
Yeah,
ahead.
you liable to be dealt with.
You know what I'm saying? Whereas in place like New York, like look, I love my city, but it's a shithole. You got to real is real. Like New York is a
Yeah,
shithole.
man. Listen, man. I recently experienced an incident where a clown car just came by. It drove by and they sprayed water on me. Man.
For real?
Oh, damn.
No,
Oh.
this fucking crime is overhyped here, man.
Oh shit, nah, man. But yeah, yo. So I'm like, I think it's obvious that Javante's not gonna fight this guy, right? And on the
We
16th.
gotta talk about this butterball.
No,
Yeah.
we not. Only how it affects what was supposed to be the Fulton versus Foster fight. That was supposed to be on the undercard. If we don't know when that shit is happening, we don't know when that fight is happening because that was gonna be on the undercard.
That shit
So-
is not happening, man.
That shit is not happening, bro.
Yeah, that shit's not happening.
That
You know
shit-
what Fulton used to do? Fulton,
But
Fulton-
Eson, now that you here, because Eson don't normally be here. My first question to you, Eson, if that fight would have happened, if Fulton would have fought Foster, who you think would have won?
Oh, Fulton would have beat Foster.
You think Fulton? You say it again?
No.
Nah.
Say it again?
And listen, I'm one of the biggest Fulton truth tellers there are. But I'm telling you right now, and I like Foster too. I got no reason to like, you know what I mean? Fulton would have won. One, because
You think he would have won, really?
Yeah, because think about it, bro. Fulton, real life, like Fulton should have been at 130. He really should have. Like when he was saying that shit back at 122, it's true. This motherfucker was cutting like 35 pounds to make 122, bro. He's not a small guy at all for those weight classes. and Foster needs to be up at like 135 because he's a big cutter. And plus, just
Yeah, but
and
Stephen
bro,
didn't have no power at 122, bro. He didn't have power at 126.
bro, Foster had, regardless of the first fight, in the second fight, that Conte Sal fight was closer. People really want to be honest.
Yeah, it happened backwards. No, listen, Easton, it happened backwards. It happened backwards because I scored the first one for Foster. I scored the first one.
No.
Yeah, it happened backwards.
Right, I agree with you, but you got to realize it's only gonna get harder for Foster. Pause because he's cutting too much weight, and Fulton's coming up to where he's gonna be fresher. It is, and I think Fulton's just better than him. He's just better than him. It's gonna be a chess match, and Foster.
I don't know, man. Sorry,
Joe. You say that Fulton doesn't hit hard. So does Foster. He doesn't hit hard.
No. Hear me out, Virtuoso. I'm not saying that Foster hits all that hard, but I think he hits harder than Fulton. Because he's been it that way. He's been it that way.
I think he's more talented too.
But Julius,
and don't y'all remember what he did to Rocky? This kid,
Hernandez. Man. Yeah, I know, but he had to put those punches together. He was fighting against the fucking scorecards, man. That's when he got desperate. Thing is,
and also with Rocky, bro, like a part of that stop was Rocky was dead tired. Yeah,
but also don't that tell you how durable Foster is? Because that was a war. That was not a boxing match. That was a fucking war, dog.
Yeah, but the thing is, I don't think Fulton has a chance to stop him. I think he would just outbox him to a decision. Because he's gonna be a lot fresher. And the thing with Foster is like I like Oshaki, but like, bro, like we gotta be real. He don't have the highest IQ. Fulton ain't the best either, but it's like they're gonna.
Fulton don't have the highest. This the shit, bro. That I feel like people looking at that Figueroa fight and thinking there's something changed. Nah, homie. You got. Yeah. Remember what happened to him right before that? Remember that when he first got to 2-6. He looked like shit.
Bro, I gotta say this, but them BC fighters that get stopped by the BF, Eduardo Nunez and Ray Ford.
Yeah.
Listen, the shit is with like Foster, bro, is I think he's not as good as Fulton, and I think the weight class is gonna have the opposite effect for him. It's only gonna hurt him. He needs to move up, and Fulton will be going to a class he should be. And remember,
I think
cutting a lot of weight. It's gonna.
I'm gonna tell you something, man. I think if anything, I think Oshaki Foster can stop Fulton, man. Fulton is a good boxer, and all, but he can be slappy. And something, the thing about Oshaki, he's way more cautious than him. He's way bigger than him. He has a longer reach than him. He has a better jab than him, and he's more composed than him. So I think it's the opposite. I think he can stop Fulton.
What I was gonna say was you could argue that Stephen has the better resume of the two because he has some good wins. Stephen, the Angelo Leo win aged good. The Brandon Figueroa wins, those aged kind of good, sort of.
He's definitely
he's more accomplished. He's more accomplished than Oshaki, but I wouldn't say he's better.
People tend to shit on Fulton, but people seems to forget that he was the best at 122 before Inoue knocked him out. As you mentioned, he has like the best.
Es una cosa diferente. I don't know if he would have beat MJ. That's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah,
I don't know if he would have beat MJ.
No, sí, pero él le ganó a más gente que MJ.
Sí, pero no. I agree that if you're telling me that Stephen has a better resume. Está bien, but I don't know that he would have beaten.
No, yo no te estoy diciendo que él no le va a ganar, que él le va a ganar a MJ o que él es mejor. I'm just saying that he was more proven at that weight class than anybody else until Inoue knocked him out. But not because he got knocked out, that don't mean like he was shit. He's still a good boxer.
But I mean, what are we comparing? Brandon Figueroa to Danny Rahman? I mean, I think overall Fulton had a better resume, but look at their top wins. That shit is neck and neck. I think Fulton was the more proven champion at 122. I do think he had a better overall.
I give him more credit for Angelo Leo. I give him more credit for Angelo Leo than Brandon is dog shit, bro.
Yeah.
Y'all seen the Joe Gonzalez fight, bro? Did y'all see that shit?
That was disgusting, man.
Every time he fights, he looks like a fucking geriatric.
I think that was a robbery, man.
No, it was a robbery, and he uppercutted himself. Did y'all see that?
He's so uncoordinated, bro. He doesn't know how to use his fucking range.
It was a tribute to Tyson Fury. It was a tribute to Tyson Fury.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
dude is like Brandon is really like for real
Lo
hot
único que sirve de
trash,
ese
bro.
tipo
And that
era
was
el
a
He
mal,
has
close
no
man.
fight.
concept of reach.
And the Fulton
It
fight was a close fight. With
Man,
it
lo
was
único que
like the first one was close. The first one you could say arguably. I don't agree because I
So-
picked Fulton to win, so I endorse the robbery. But you could argue that the first one, Brandon had an argument that he won, but the second one was not close. The
Bro,
second one,
like the second fight, Fulton
On
had a
Temps,
skeleton
man.
in front of him. He was
say
fighting
it
a
again,
skeleton.
Esau.
He was fighting a skeleton.
That's true. That's
He was
true.
fighting a skeleton. Like, bro, I said it before the fight. I said, look, the only reason I'm questioning Fulton is because his mindset after the Inoue knockout, all the personal issues,
And because he
had
looked
off
like
that
shit right before
and he
that.
was- and the Carlos Castro. I thought he lost to Castro, so that was valid to say. I don't know about Fulton, but
Yo, you got to get some better
Like-
Wi-Fi, Eson.
and I'm
You
like,
sound
bro,
like a Democrat right now, bro.
That electrical storm.
Should have sounded real Democratic over there, bro.
with that Whataburger Wi-Fi.
You know what I'm saying? But what I'm gonna say is
Fuck
what
you,
I'm gonna say
Whataburgers
is
don't have Wi-Fi's, bitch.
this the main thing. We saw Ray Vargas. We saw Ray Vargas do the same shit that Stefan is doing. Ray Vargas won a belt at 126. Then instead of staying at 126, what he tried to do? He tried to hop up when a belt, and he looked like, yeah, you can't do it like that. Now Stefan ain't been at 26, but for 2 fights. He ain't been there that long. And now you're gonna hop up to 30. You're gonna try to hop up to 30 for Foster. And I guess you might end up like Ray Vargas, because that's who Ray Vargas fought.
I mean, difference is though, like Vargas wasn't struggling at 26 at all. He was just trying to cherry pick a belt. To be honest, Fulton actually like needs to move up. Vargas probably really shouldn't have moved up.
I don't think that's a good omen that basically you was at 2-6 for 2 fights and you already too tight in the fucking waist to make 2-6 comfortably. Personally. Now the second question, because it's a 2-part question. The reality is Foster versus Fulton might not happen because that was going to be on the undercard of Davis versus Roach. If that don't happen and he fights Shushu, who you got? Don't get fucking quiet. Everybody was just talking at the same time 5 minutes ago.
Bro, Fulton.
I got
Fulton will school Carrington, bro. Fulton will school Carrington. Like we got.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, I do think he's gonna do that.
I mean, I'm gonna tell you something, man. After
I think
the
y'all
last
think
fight,
Wait, one at a time. Go ahead, Jose.
so because I went to the fight, right? I don't know how from the broadcast looks, but he didn't look all that on his last fight. 2 nights ago on Saturday.
Bruce.
Yeah, he didn't look all that. And something that I noticed that if his opponent is not, I think he has like Devin Haney issues when it comes to like his no, but hear me out. No, when it comes to power, I think he has some issues with guys that like commensurate with his height and girth. The homo. And estate quieto.
No, pero
and,
también ese tipo está sufriendo. To get to 126, él está sufriendo. Se le ve.
Loco, ese tipo casi tiene 30, man. 126 is not a way for a grown ass man. Fuck out of
It's
here.
not. That
And
dude is
also-
27 years old at that
And
weight,
also,
bro.
I don't know if you guys noticed, but right after the 6th round, he couldn't keep his hands up. He got kind of tired. He was looking at the clock. You know, he couldn't even like sit down on his punches. So he was spent out. You know, so if he's somebody,
once again, who has stop coughing? Die with the mute on.
if you
Petty
make me
bitch.
pick right now,
Who has Fulton, or if that fight were next, who has Fulton? Who has Carrington?
oh man, if it happens right now, I got Fulton.
Really?
Bro, I got
Woo,
Bruce. Bro, that guy's smoking
okay,
dick.
one for Fulton. Go ahead.
Bro, I
I
got
got-
Bruce, bro. I got Bruce.
One for Bruce.
I got Shushu.
2 for Bruce.
Shushu.
3 for Bruce.
Fulton.
2 for Fulton.
I'm gonna go with Shushu.
4 for Shushu.
Wow.
I would go for Fulton.
3 for Fulton. Leo, what the fuck is your rationale? You really got Fulton winning that fight, or you just being gay?
No, I am.
Poquito del todo.
No. I am not just being gay. I am.
He's
Nice.
being gay and something else.
Es que
No,
te
yeah,
Aparte de eso, ¿cuál es?
No,
Explícame, what's the logic? Why would you pick Fulton to beat Carrington?
look, first of all, the Inoue fight. Yeah, you lost against Inoue, you lost bad, but Inoue is probably one of the generational talents that we have. Now, the other fight that you had when you move up from flyweight, from super flyweight, I understand that you look like trash, but you look trash with guys that like to take chances and move forward.
Mhm.
That is not Bruce.
Mm.
Not, and the Figueroa fight, yeah, Figueroa is a guy that likes to move forward and take chances, but that motherfucker is trash. The guy doesn't know how to pick his punches, doesn't know how to throw a fucking punch. I don't think he has to throw a straight punch in his life.
I don't think he should
Figueroa.
box, Leo, personally.
Yeah.
Lo único bueno que tiene
only-
Figueroa es la hermana, man.
Eso es lo que es.
But yeah, with Carrington, I think he's gonna make him. He's gonna get him at the end of his jab, and he's gonna box him out.
Te lo
So
voy a
if
decir,
you-
Leo. Te lo voy a decir. I believe por la oportunidad, because Stephen Fulton is more well known than a lot of guys at 126.
He's got a higher profile.
I think that Bruce would step to him. I think he would step to him. I think he would take it to him. And Bruce is taller and longer than Stephen. Stephen's a fat guy, but he's not a big guy. He's a fat guy. He's a stocky little motherfucker. But he ain't tall. He especially not for featherweight. And he ain't that
Bruce
long
is
either.
thick and veiny.
He's a chode. like an
Viene-
Indian peanut. It's like a chode.
Viene con la pajarería ya.
like a beer can.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I think these three guys are sleeping on Bruce Carrington. I do. Now, espera, now, voy a decir esto.
No, they're just gay.
En el 130 es otra cosa. But at 126, yeah, I would pick Bruce to beat a couple of guys at 126. En el 130, now that's a different thing. Es otra cosa. That's Sugar Nunez. That's Oshaki Foster. Es otra cosa. But 126, I think he could deal.
And Julius, the other thing, I think by now I'm really sure that Chushu Carrington's power is not that bad.
Yeah.
You were looking exactly like Zander Sai was looking when he was coming up. Zander was getting
Okay.
a lot of knockouts, and those knockouts disappeared.
Yeah.
When you entered the top 5, those knockouts disappeared.
Pero otra cosa, Leo, you're forgetting something, and I think the panel is forgetting something. When Top Rank finds someone for you to fight, right? Even when you struggle with them, they still tend to be better than what's on another side of the street. That a top rank gatekeeper, a top rank gatekeeper is not the same as a PBC gatekeeper or even a matchroom gatekeeper. So while that guy, nondescript as he was, Matthias Hentire, whatever the fuck his name was, right? Yeah, maybe he made Bruce look ordinary, but we don't know how he would make Stephen Fulton look, because Stephen, you just look like shit with Castro, bro.
He was named after Japanese cartoon porn.
I gotta be devil's advocate here.
That's
Carlos
wild.
Castro will be Carrington's best opponent.
I was just about to say that.
Okay, but Carrington is...
I mean, it is. Julius, it is true though. It is true though. And by the way, I'm not even sure that Carrington would beat Carlos Castro.
Oh, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here, bro. And you know what makes me mad about shit like that? If they made that fucking fight, not only would he shit on the fight, he would pick Bruce to win the fight. He would pick Bruce to win. He would pick him to win the fight.
I wouldn't shit on that fight. I wouldn't shit. That's a good fight.
That's bullshit. That's bullshit. Like if they made that fight and it was on Saturday, they said, "Yo, Bruce Carrington versus Carlos Castro." He's gonna pick Bruce, bro.
Julius, let me
We
ask
can
you.
just accept that Haito dude is a tough fucking dude, bro. Like,
I'll be honest. I don't think Carrington is that good, bro. I don't think he's that good.
Yeah.
good. You arguably lost to Sagawa, bro. Like I don't think he's that good. I think you're overrating him. I'm not gonna lie. Really are.
I'm not overrating him by saying that. You know what? The other factor of this is, and you acknowledge it yourself, Stephen Fulton has basically already outgrown 126.
But so has Carrington. You see how he makes weight?
But he's fresher. He's still fresher, bro.
What do you mean fresher?
How old
Nah,
is
man.
Wait. You tell me. Wait. You tell me. Okay, Bruce is 27. That's not a good age to be at that weight.
28.
Right. All right. How old is Stephen Fulton?
I don't even know what's
He's
going on.
like 32.
Eso.
Both prime though.
I mean,
What
the
you
thing is,
think?
I don't
Stephen
think
Fulton's in his
either
20s?
Sorry.
Well,
And he's been knocked out.
I'm saying?
Yeah, but that was by a Nui though, man.
Yeah.
But like,
Hey, listen. Knockout is a knockout, bro. CTE
but it
comes
was
in all
still a
shapes
knock.
and sizes.
But it was still an old time. It's pound
No,
for
but
pound guy.
the way that he
Talking.
tapped that chin, bro.
I mean, the thing is though, it was he got clean knocked out. He didn't get like dragged out, beat up, knocked out to where it's taking a lot out of him.
So Julius, let me just say,
he got
Julies,
fucked up.
No, he
Go
got his ass whooped pretty good, bro.
Go ahead,
Julius.
Roman. Go ahead, Roman.
Julius, so you don't think that Fulton's experience, the guys that he's been in the ring with, have a little bit of an edge on a guy that's not it's not like Shushu's walking in and just knocking guys left and right out. I think Fulton's got more experience.
No. Here's the thing. He has more. I'm being petty. The evaluation I'm about to give you is petty as fuck. But experience with who? PBC scrubs? PBC bums?
You just said
Experience with
Angelo Leo win.
What was Angelo Leo when he fought him?
A good fighter. He's the same fighter.
PBC. Stop.
What is the Gawa? What is the Gawa?
My dude, you said it yourself because I asked you about it. He struggled with fucking Tomoki Kamita.
Yeah,
bro.
I don't think
Hold up,
Leo's
guys.
a great
Hold up,
fighter, but
guys.
he's better
Let me
than
get some
Sagawa.
popcorn.
Fulton's still
He's
got the better
Sagawa.
resume, man.
And there's
No,
no,
I'm-
argument
listen,
that Fulton
I'm
beat Leo. You can argue
thing is-
Sagawa beat Carrington.
Listen, the thing is, Roman, I acknowledge, I think we all have to, that on paper, Stephen Fulton has the better resume, right? On paper, he beat more champions, right? Awesome. But who are we talking about? Brandon Figueroa? That's two of these great fighters that he fought.
All right, I hear you.
Figueroa.
I hear you.
But Shushu, who are we talking about?
No, I hear you, but I hear you. But you can't make this argument when on the opposite end of the spectrum you're talking about Bruce Carrington's resume.
Okay,
Yeah.
but I'm just you're not getting me that it's an unwritten rule on the scrolls in Iraq. A top-ranked gatekeeper. It's in the back of the Bible. Go to the glossary. A top-ranked gatekeeper.
Glossary.
It's in the glossary with 2 S's. A top-ranked gatekeeper is basically a champion at the PBC. For all we know,
That's facts.
for all we know, Matias. Yo, who remember Jamal James? And who remember what Mean Machine did to Jamal James?
There you go.
Right? At top rank, Mean Machine ain't all that.
I mean,
at
just
top
look at
rank,
old ass Pacquiao.
Bang. Pacquiao looked like shit. Pacquiao looked like shit with Jeff Horn. He looked like shit. He goes to PBC. He fights Broner. His dick is getting hard again. He's getting morning wood.
Fucking youth.
It's fucking
And Thurman,
crazy, bro.
and Thurman, he fought.
But Angelo Leo did go to top rank and take out their guy, their number 126. Years after Fulton.
Outliers. Hey, outliers.
That's fair.
PBC fighters historically lose to other platforms. That's
No,
that's
but that is because he did give fucking Luisito a brain bleed. He didn't just knock him out.
And the thing is, like, it's not even
that's
like
one
it's not even
fucking
like that was
example.
And Julius, it's not even like that was a come from behind knockout. He was beating Bernardo.
He was doing he was doing okay. He was catching him in between the shots. He was doing okay. So I'll concede that. But hand on heart, if Turkey pays, and I'm saying it now because it doesn't look like Foster versus Fulton is going to happen. Hand on heart, if Turkey offers Stephen some money for that fight, for Carrington, I have Carrington by way of knockout. I'm saying it now. I have
We bet.
Carrington by way of knockout.
A
I will
knockout.
bet
A guy.
you.
I
A
will
guy that's
bet
having.
you.
I don't
I
know,
will
man.
bet you.
Bro,
You're
Uh
due
oh.
for a bet.
I'll put a modest amount because I'm not fucking crazy. I'll
No,
put
no, no,
$100.
no.
No. I'll put $100
Fuck.
on that fight. $100 is okay.
Oh,
You
yeah,
can buy a
bet.
pair of
That,
jeans
that's
with
chill.
that.
Yes.
Buy a pair of jeans
A
with
bill is
that.
chill. A bill is chill, bro.
$100. I'll bet
But
you. Absolutely.
but and I have Carrington by way of knockout because you look like shit with the first 126 pounder that you fought. You look like shit. You look horrible. You arguably lost because you go back in there and you beat a guy that you fucking beat already, that everyone on earth knows is trash.
Right.
Like, yeah, that
agree.
shit damn near don't count to me. Damn
I
near.
agree. No, I mean, and the thing is, I said it before the fight. I said, bro, he's fighting a skeleton. The only reason I have questions is because you look like shit your last fight, and you are in a terrible headspace. That's the only reason why I was like, I don't know. But again, I knew Figueroa was trash to begin with, and you fighting drain trash? Nah.
All right, fellas, it's time to sit on the dildo.
Huh?
Yesterday,
No, thank you.
it's time to sit on the dildo, Roman. Yet this past weekend, Puerto Rican, unbeaten up and comer Puerto Rican, Zander Zayas became the WBO champion. I'm gonna go to Eson because Eson's not normally here. Eson, because I gotta smoke a cigarette and I gotta drain the snake. Does he beat Sebastian Fundora? Go. Where the fuck did
Yes.
Eson go?
Yes.
Oh, he beats him? He beats him.
I think so. I think so.
Break it down.
I'll take him.
I'll be right back. Break it down.
All right,
Yeah.
all right. And by the way, this is not a confident. That's why I was quiet. So don't shoot me. I'm like, I'm not 100%, but I think Zander. I think he'd play the range game very well with Fundora, and I don't think he'd bite on the inside like a lot of Fundora's opponents have in the past. I did not forget the Sergio Garcia robbery. He lost that fight clear. Sergio did a good job boxing at range, moving around, and Zander obviously favors being a counter-punching mover, and he has more athleticism, better footwork. Again, he could easily, Zander could get dragged into a dogfight and get stopped. I'm not saying he can't. We haven't seen him push like that, and if somebody's gonna push him to that extent, Fundora can do it. But I would favor Zander to win a decision over Fundora. But I'm not gonna die on that.
I
hill.
agree. I
I'm not
agree
gonna
because
die on that
I think his style is real. Honestly, Xander's the pure boxer. He's not gonna give Fundora too many openings. You know, he's gonna try to keep him on the outside and jab him and fucking move and grab and hold him. And Fundora's fucking, you know, he's like he likes to fucking crash the pocket and shit. He's only just now starting to learn how to use his range.
Right.
I think Zander can get him, bro. And he's already been slept already.
I think with Fundora, because I actually do think Fundora is getting a little bit better, but it's also a mix of being like kind of cooked at this point, I think. But I mean, he's using his range more, like you said, and even like in the first Zoo fight, you could see he was trying to use it more, but he did a better job in his following fights. But I think that's actually the wrong style he fights Zander. I think if he's fighting Zander, he needs to just high guard.
Can I ask you a question? Do you think Zander Zayas has better footwork than Tim Zoo?
In a minute.
Yeah, 100%.
That's an I'm not sure sound. I know that. I know that's something somewhere.
Somebody crushed a
I don't
kid.
know.
That was Julius's cat.
It's the sound of when you crush a kid under your foot.
I want to see like Zander versus. What do you think about Zander versus Virgil? I don't know. That fight tougher. I think
Virgil dogs him.
I think Virgil.
Yeah, I do.
Virgil
He's not ready
hurts
for
him.
Virgil.
A lot of guys dog him there, man. Buckram
Like
dogs
what
him.
Virgil
Bowichuk
would do
dogs
to
him.
Xander would be racist.
Fundora beats him, man. I'm telling you right now, Fundora beats him.
Yeah, Fedora beats him too.
I think
Like
Fundora
I heard somebody
beats him,
mention
too.
Fundora needs to use his high. Why would you use the high guard when you're the taller fighter? That don't even make sense. And Xander's not a pure boxer. He's a boxer puncher. Y'all need to get it together, man. Y'all having a bad day.
I don't know if he's. I'd probably remove the puncher part, Alex. I don't
I mean,
know
you don't have
about
the
that.
power, like you know what I mean. But like his style is close to boxer puncher. He's not a pure boxer.
But I think he has the footwork to close the distance on
Oh no, he will. But here's the thing, man. Like Fundora is a 3 times, 4 times better version of that dude Zander just fought. It's gonna be a long night for Zander against Fundora, bro.
Yeah, that's a fact.
But he can't get clipped.
And the thing is too, I think with Zander, like he has good counter punching power, like if you don't see it coming, but I don't think he can really get Fundora.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, me same here, bro.
Like you know what that fight
with
like,
balloons?
you know
Balloons, man.
Yo, somebody
like,
WD-40 their door or something. I don't know.
You know what that fight might look like, and it's kind of poetic. It really might look like Cotto Margarito won.
Yeah, without the cheating gloves.
I mean, yeah, real life. I mean, who knows?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's right. It could easily go that way, man. I mean, I think Zander can go the distance with him, but I just don't see him winning enough rounds. And I think if anybody gets stopped, it's going to lean more toward a Zander being stopped than Fundora, man. But hey, that's why you got to have the fight, right?
Yeah.
You know?
I'm not gonna lie to you though. I'm a little bit kind of looking at Fundora with a side eye. The fact he really tried to put that Santa Claus on Zayas, try to put that Santa on him.
Yeah, that is strange.
And I'm not even saying that like Fundora himself is a big guy, because yeah, he's tall, but he don't have much muscle mass in that frame at all. He doesn't really cut shit. Yeah. But I do think Zander actually carries more weight than him, and Zander looked pretty.
But here's the problem with those tall, skinny dudes, man. They have what's called leverage, and that equals power. Their leverage is insane, man, on their punches. It fucking sucks fighting those dudes, bro.
You can be tall, skinny, but like not actually be like, you know, big in terms of mass for a weight class. Like if you look at Sergio next to fucking Conwell, and you look at Sergio next to Zander made him look like a welterweight. That's why Fundora tried to put that clause on him.
The thing is, Zander too doesn't have much power, and he's got to punch up against Sebastian. That's not going to help. Yeah. That's not. It's a double whammo. You have no power, and you're going to be losing power to connecting and punching up.
Or Zander could take a play out of the Usyk book and just target the body with straight shots.
Exactly. That's what I'm about to say. You got to work from the midsection up.
Yeah, because
easier said than done. The dude's got his arms are twice as long. Easier said than done to get to that body, man. You're taking some shots to get to that body.
But can he use volume to keep him away?
No, I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, you mean Fundora? Can Fundora use volume to keep Zander away? Is that what you're saying?
No, Zander
buddy. Fundora the other way around.
No, when you're the shorter guy, man, volume's not.
You have to come forward. I mean, if you're the shorter guy like Zander, he has to come forward.
Zander, his best bet.
Yeah, he has to come. You're right, bro. He has to come forward. Yep.
Yeah. Zander would be better off with a low output fight where he's incrementally coming forward, targeting the body. But like that's such a risky game plan, because you start targeting Fundora's uppercuts are right there for you. He's
not like a body guy. You know, he doesn't go that. You know, I don't know. Yeah. I don't think he's.
I hope they make it. I like the fight.
Yeah, I mean, really, his best bet would be long range counter punching, targeting the body, but also mixing in counter punches up top and slipping at an angle. But I mean, Fundora is going to push that pace.
I don't like that fight. I want to see Fundora get defeated, and Zander I don't think will do it.
Fundora.
So let's take a head count. Let's take a head count. Country just joined us. We know that Kawi died, Country. So you don't need to do that. Okay, we already know. And Hulk Hogan. So let's skip the obituary segment.
Hey, Ryan Sandberg died, man.
Hey, rest in peace.
Oh no! What?
That's today, bro. I just got the notification 20 minutes ago. R.I.P. Ryan Sandberg.
All right. Who's got Zander Zayas? Who has Sebastian Fundora after Saturday?
You gonna call us out? You want us to talk at one time?
No.
I got
Fundora. I'm Fundora all day.
Okay. Let me check. Alex, you have Fundora.
See?
Isan, you have Fundora.
I switched, yes.
Okay.
I got Zayas.
Jose's got Zayas.
I got Fundora.
Damn, 4 for Fundora. Shit.
Fundora.
5 for Fundora. Shit.
I got Fundora too.
Given the way they
6 for Fundora. Shit.
Given the way they both looked in their last performances, I got to lean towards Fundora, man.
Yeah, that's a landslide. Then it's a landslide.
Yeah,
it's a landslide.
Fundora.
Hey, plot twist. I meant Gabriella. I got Gabriella beating us. Hey, she's a beast, bro.
I don't. This is the thing. I don't think that Zander. It's a weird thing to where the dude did everything he was supposed to do. Honestly, even the holding. Like, if you're not comfortable on the inside with this guy, fuck it, hold. He did a lot of what he was supposed to do. But the reason I'm looking at him funny is, he looked low key vulnerable. He looked like one of them hooks get in and low get out
and low
go out.
Nondescriptive fighter he's fighting, dude. It's not like he was.
I wouldn't call him nondescript because he beat Charles Conwell, and Beat him pretty good.
He got a lot of rounds under his belt
Yeah,
too.
we can't do that.
A lot of rounds under his belt.
We can't do that to him.
Yeah, he beat Charles. That's a good win. Charles was unbeaten going into that. He was the favorite going into that fight.
Mind you, everybody wanted to see Conwell get a shot at a top guy. So we can't. Yeah. Conwell didn't have some hype behind him. That was a good win. We can't act like Sergio.
Yeah, I'm not going to shit on that. Now Conwell is one who he could still be interested in fights. It's just he's little for 154. Like he's mad little for 154. Like he pocket size. He looked like a welterweight. He looked like a welterweight next to Jorge. Like it was crazy between them.
Julius, you know what's crazy is that Zander made Sergio look like a welterweight, low key.
Yeah, he did. Jorge, you mean Jorge?
But you were gone. But I was saying I don't like how Fundora tried that Santa Claus weight clause shit on him on Zander.
What you mean?
Try to put that hydration clause on him. Try to put that Santa Claus on him.
Who put a weight clause on Zander?
Fundora. He tried to put a.
I didn't know that they tried to put a weight clause on Zander.
Yeah, he'll die if they put a weight clause on him, knowing how thin he is.
So Zander said the main reason the fight did not happen, and I don't think it's actually the main reason, by the way. I think it did that Fundora just didn't want the fight. He said what really ruined the deal was the fact that Fundora tried to put a rehydration clause on him.
What?
You didn't see that? You didn't see that?
Yeah.
But see, that make me look at Fundora different, bro.
But that's what I'm saying. Like I don't like, bro. Like I'm not even saying that Sebastian's like a big guy, he's a muscle mass, but like, bro,
right?
Rehydration clause on him.
What the fuck does a 6'4" beanpole look like putting a rehydration clause on a dude that's 22?
A bitch.
Yeah.
It's because
does that fight even happen anyway? Fundora, Zander.
I
anyway?
think
it does.
You know what? You know why I think it does? Because for Fundora, if you are gonna stay at 154, it's either him or the inbred Russian. So
he's not gonna beat him. I think Bakr would kill him.
I don't think he's gonna fight him. Like nobody want that dude, bro. Nobody want that.
Or you get ordered to fight Virgil Ortiz, who will knock you out.
Or what I think, and you could quote me and go back to Twitter, and you can act like you said it. I don't think he's gonna fight either of them, to be real with you. I think he about to go to 60 to fight an old Lara. That's what I think. That's what I think. That Lara is like 40. Lara say he 42, which really means he's 50, bro.
Yeah. Well, I said that motherfucking belt got cobwebs, dog. Like, come on, man. That shit.
He need one last payday for the bitches.
I would have loved to see Boachuk on him.
I think he fight Adonis and lose.
Nah, I don't think he go. There's no. I can't see Samson putting him in there with Adames because there's no money in that. Look, Jose. We both Dominican. I could say this shit. There is no money. There's no money in boxing a Dominican boxer, bro.
No, that's facts. At all. Nobody gives a fuck about Dominicans.
Come on, Jose. Like, there's no money, bro.
Nobody gives a fuck about
that's what I'm saying. Like, who doesn't know that?
No, because I didn't want, cause shit. But it's the truth that Samson not gonna do that. Before he do that, you got a Cuban over there. He got bald spots. You know what I'm saying? His dick don't get hard like that. Yeah, he'll fight him, bro.
Ball spots, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? He got patches and shit. He's still trying to get fades and shit, but he still got the patches.
Okay, Jules.
You know what I'm saying?
Alopecia.
Does Virgil beat Zander?
Yeah.
Right now. Okay. Right. Okay. Let me answer the question. Right now, I would say yes. Right now, yes. If it were next, that's the thing is, it's pointless because it's not next. If it were next, I'd go with Virgil because Virgil hooks is way tighter than that Jorge got. A tight, as long as he mow him down, stay in character, mow him down. Tight hooks, body shots, uppercuts. I do think he could beat Zander now, but they not fighting now. They're
going after the same guy.
And the other shit is real talk. I don't think them dudes gonna fight till they both go to 60. We that shit is not close to me.
No,
bro.
yeah, I
shit
agree.
Is not gonna happen. That shit not gonna happen.
Because Virgil
give
has
Zander Zoo, man.
those
Give him
rabies
Zoo,
and shit.
What you mean? Give him Zoo, dog? Zoo damn near died.
Magimon Zoo.
Oh,
Hey,
Julie.
I think he's a good fight with Zander. I ain't gonna lie. I think it's a good fight.
And bro, you know what's worse for Zander in terms of Virgil? It's only an uphill battle because if you want to fight Virgil, now is better because Virgil's draining the shot himself to 54. He goes to 60, he's just gonna be stronger.
No. I disagree
Yeah.
with you.
What do you
Virgil
mean?
has not. No. I disagree with you because Virgil has not proven to be the puncher that he was at 47 at 54, and Virgil is smaller than Zander. Zander looks like a fucking middleweight already, bro.
Yeah.
Are you?
It's like a fucking middleweight already.
Bro,
He just
Virgil
don't got no
literally-
power.
Virgil literally
Nope.
damn near died
Yeah.
cutting weight. What do you mean?
My dude. Virgil's frame, and you can see it on his shoulders. Virgil is ideal for 54. Ideal. Once he goes to 60, I'm telling you, he gonna look small next to Zander.
But what you got to take into account is Virgil eats ass.
He does eat ass, and that helps.
And it's gonna give him power.
It gave me power. I'm fucking strong, bro. Shout out to Misael. Fundora has the reach. If Zayas plans on being outside or mid-range, I don't think Zayas can keep him from crashing the pocket. Y'all were funny. I'm gonna say this, Misael. What Zander has that I like is he bobs and weaves and he changes levels. That's what Tim fights like a fucking mummy, dog. He was literally like this, like a
Wide open.
mummy. Right, where Zander, you saw it in the Jorge fight this weekend. He was bobbing and weaving, getting under punches, getting around punches. He got feet. So if the plan is good, if they smart, bro, you don't step out on Sebastian. You stay close to Sebastian. That's how you beat him. That's how Brian beat him.
You saw how you did work on the inside. He's got to develop an inside game.
True. He didn't want to punch with Jorge on the inside. I get that he because he was holding basically. Whenever Jorge got inside, he tied him up. He didn't want to punch with him.
Tactical holds as he was doing.
Yeah.
But you
But
got
Julius, is because what you said. Zander is not confident he can take a punch. That's why he fights the way he fights.
I mean, I agree with that. Here comes fucking Country updating his LinkedIn account. Y'all hear that shit?
No, he's writing obituary. He's writing obituaries.
For 6 months.
Hey man, I'm
Shout out to
minutes of the live, man.
Shout out to Donald Banks. I don't trust Zander. I'm not impressed. He has no power and I think no chin. In his next fight is not a cherry. He loses that title on the first defense. The other shit is y'all heard what happened. They trying to make Boots versus Josh Kelly. The winner of that fight is Zander's mandatory. Nobody think Kelly gonna do nothing, bro.
No, he ain't.
Nobody. So we could say basically, do you think Boots can beat Zander?
Yep.
Yes.
You don't say it all low so nobody can recognize him. Yes. I know that was you, Virtuoso.
That's not me.
I don't know. He's struggling with movers.
The fuck is that?
What
What the fuck?
We're all doing it.
It's an alien attack.
Oh, okay. You know what people are doing? They're coming on here and they're listening to themselves on their laptop, like the old radio shit. You call in a radio show, and say you got to turn down the fucking radio.
There's a delay.
Fucking shit. Do you guys think Boots could beat Zander?
You know what? I would have said before, I would have said yes, but once I heard from himself and his camp talking about they need 2 to 3 tune-up fights before facing Virgil, I don't know, bro. If that's their level of confidence,
It's a big guy, Alex. Like, even though Zander don't have power, Boots is not going to be a big guy in that fight. Like,
no, and I haven't seen Boots like really. I don't like his opponent so far, man. I don't trust him yet. I don't trust him yet.
You know who I think he could beat? You know who I think he could beat? And this guy got fucking Twitter fingers. Ericson Luben.
Luben is not. Come on, like, who the fuck talks about Luben, bro? Who the fuck?
And I'm just telling you who's gonna beat.
Because we gotta break this Luben fight, bro. We don't know what's gonna happen.
Thinking about it's a good fight, man. Boots Zander's a good one. That's a good one.
I finally watched Sinners today.
That shit was
that shit was fire,
I'm gonna be
bro.
real, dog. I would eat out Haley Steinfeld on
Bro,
her
that
period.
shit, that shit had me fucking hard at work.
I would eat out on her period, bro.
I was
This is
watching it while I was
serious shit.
working.
Oh, dude.
Oh, dude, come on, man.
You just
That red-
mentioned the movie. I'd eat her out on a
Bro, you
video.
don't want to, you don't want to surf that red wave. I would, bro.
You don't
Come
want
on
the
now.
blood wing?
Yeah,
No, I
it's
mean,
good for your
I work
wings
in the,
and
I
shit.
work
I
in the
have
stick
ran a
thing,
red
you
light
know,
before,
Bakur,
so
Yo,
yeah.
man,
so
there's a
we
difference
just be watching
between
movies
eating
and
Red
shit.
Wings and doing, going the opposite way, man. Fuck that.
That
No.
bitch is fine in a motherfucker, dog.
No,
Her and
yeah, I
Sydney
had a
Sweeney.
tub.
Oh my goodness, bro. Somebody tried to shit on Sydney Sweeney talking about she just a regular white girl with no ass. No, you just an ugly bitch with an ass. You telling on yourself. Ain't nothing regular
That's
about
all
no
that they
Sydney
got
Sweeney.
nowadays. Ugly bitches with
Hey,
ass.
she's regular. That's why she's so famous in the new American.
No,
Eagle
because
commercials.
it's
She
some
ugly.
Kathy
She's regular.
Griffin is famous if we're being honest, and that bitch is horrible, and she's always been horrible. So it's not the fame shit. It's just in the postmodern era, you know, people started appreciating ass more. So you had a lot of ugly bitches getting by, or basic bitches getting by just because they lower half as big. It's like, nah, Sydney Sweeney don't got an ass, granted, but I would pick her over a lot of you big butt bitches. Oh yes, that's a rare bitch. That's a rare bitch.
That's a dime.
The fuck is you talking about? Mr. Calderon said, if Boots struggles with Karen, imagine Zander, who agrees with that. That is true.
Yeah,
Boots struggles
Boots'
with movers.
Boots' enemy. Yep, mover. I thought Madramov would give Boots a problem.
I still think he gives him a problem. I don't
Yeah.
think they make that fight.
Do you think
Yeah,
that
they don't.
Boots can actually cut off the ring against Zander? Because he seemed to have problems doing that in general.
That's what makes that a fight. That, you know, Zander, he'll get on the good foot. We saw that on Saturday. He'll get on the good foot if shit is getting crazy.
But that power, man. I mean, I would like to have had power against Boots. That's why I don't know if I would pick him to beat Boots.
Yeah, but the shit is, we don't really. The thing with Boots, for a guy with 34 fights, we should know a lot more about what he can take, but we literally still don't. Because, bro, who did you fight? Stanionis?
Shit, yeah.
Exactly.
That's
Fuck you fought, bro.
Yeah, who fought anybody, man?
Isn't
That
Stanionis' his best win?
Say it again, country?
Isn't Stanionis his best win?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, that ain't saying that much.
Yes, that isn't.
No, I haven't watched Fantastic Four yet. Pork Chop, I'm probably gonna do that this Friday coming up.
Don't wait till it comes to streaming.
No, I want to go see it on the big screen. With Boots, it's like we don't know how durable he is, and being honest, the fact that a lot of your power came from you just being so big compared to every other welterweight, we don't know if you actually hit hard. You just hit harder than little people.
Yeah, and he's been knocking out
we don't-
a lot of trash cans too. I mean, so that's another thing.
When a guy has the kind of power that can carry up, you could tell. With Inoue, you knew. I knew before he got the 118 that power is going to carry. I knew before he got the 122 that power is going to carry. With Boots, I don't know. I don't know.
Boots and Josh Kelly.
And the other thing is, I wanted Brian Mendoza. Why? Because motherfuckers can't knock him out, bro.
Yeah.
Zoo couldn't knock him out. Bochuk couldn't knock him out.
Nobody wants to see Boots
But
versus.
Bochek beat the shit out of him, though.
Fundora couldn't knock him out, but he got knocked out.
But that's the point, though, Ignacio. That Bochuk landed every kind of punch that ever existed and couldn't knock that. He even kicked the motherfucker, couldn't knock them out, bro.
Fundora couldn't knock him out. Fundora couldn't.
No, Jules, I get it, but at the same time, you have to give a guy credit, even though he didn't knock a motherfucker out. If you beat the fuck out of him and beat him, then that's just almost as good as getting a KO.
If a bona fide, and Bochuk is a big 154, by the way. If a bona fide big 154 could not knock out Brian Mendoza, what I'm saying is I want to see Boots Mendoza. Let's see how you look with a guy that is not easy to knock out, and he's not gonna go away. Like I don't mind the Kelly fight because I get it that Kelly's basically the top contender via the WBO, and if you knock him out, you get Zander. I get the logic, but that shit ain't no acid test. That motherfucker got knocked out by Evanesian, bro.
I don't know, dude. I can see Boots possibly fading against Mendoza, man, for real.
You know, you throw everything you got at a motherfucker, you gonna get tired, and before you know it, Brian is on your ass. You never know.
It's a possibility. I'm not saying it will happen, but it's a possibility.
See, that's that fence riding bullshit. I'm not saying he'll win. I'm not saying he'll win, but I'm not saying he'll lose.
I'm not riding the fence.
Yeah, that's country's thing, bro.
Bro, you standing on top of the fence, bro, with a sign.
He built that motherfucker, bro.
No, I'm on one side looking over, making fun of your ass.
Fucking pick a side, bro. Shout out to Misael. We need Boots versus Madrimov. Matchroom. I mean, like, honestly, here's the thing. I want that fight because I know Boots, you might lose that fight. That's why I want that, because you might lose that fight. But that's why I know Matchroom not gonna make it. They know he don't like movement. They know that, and this guy don't just move like Karen. He has power. He has like if he get in with a few, you might feel different. They not gonna make that shit.
On the damn fence. Look who's
and the
on
style.
the fence now.
How the fuck am I on the fence when I'm giving reasons?
I want to see that because Boots might.
You need to get the fuck off the fence, country. Get
No,
the off the fence, bro.
Fence,
Pork chop said, I like. Yeah, that's another one I like. Boots versus Ramos. Ramos coming down from. Well, Ramos was really at 54 first. That's where he.
Yeah, he's not staying at 60. He's still gonna fight at 54.
Pero tú sabes lo que es? He should probably go to 60 because nobody's gonna. Nadie quiere bregar con ese tipo. No, they don't want to. That dude is a long night, bro. They not gonna just want to fight Ramos to be fighting Ramos.
Yep.
Maybe he should go fight Laura. Maybe he should go fight Laura.
That old
you know
Cuban,
what I mean?
that 55-year-old Cuban.
Take that belt from that fucking dude, bro. Ese tipo no está haciendo nada, man. Like he just buying bottles for bitches, and when he run out of money to do that, he come back and he fight.
He's a little pay guy.
You know what I'm saying? Fucking bro.
What about Boots versus Brandon Adams, Jules?
Bochuk is they're saying Ignacio de que este tipo is gonna have a rematch with him. Bochuk. That's what I heard last week. He's about
really?
I heard that. Remember Brandon Adams knocked him out.
Well, yeah,
we'll
but that was years ago now.
Yep.
You got to get his lick back, bro. Come on. You know that dude don't even get real haircuts, bro. His haircut is a Gillette, bro. Like, I don't know what the fuck his problem is. Like, bro, you've been in America for like 5 years. Get a fucking haircut, bro.
Jules, it ain't no fucking Gillette. It's literally a fucking wall fucking trimmer with a number one clip.
It's a Mach 3, bro. A Mach 3.
It's a lawnmower, man.
Fucking straight razor. Carpet fresh and a dust buster, man.
You know what I'm saying? But
you know what? 160 is going to be fire in a couple of years if all these guys.
That's what I've been saying. That 160 is dead as shit.
It's dead.
Once those 154s, and they're about to, bro. Like, yeah, they're about to. Fucking, I don't think Sebastian gonna fight neither of these guys, bro. Personally, I don't see him. Not at 54. Not at 54. Unless Turkey throw him a big old bag, maybe he'll do it. But other than that,
he's gonna go fight Lara away.
He's gonna fight Lara, and it's obvious why. Like, yo, dog, look at Sebastian, dog. Like you think he like not being able to eat food and shit, drinking water all fucking day and shit. Gabby over there eating hamburgers and shit.
Vegan, yo.
Bro, Gabby over there eating Happy Meals and shit. Sebastian just drinking water and an apple. That dude,
so Fundora finally got tired of looking like starving Marvin from South Park.
You know what I'm saying? And he could be a motherfucker at 160 though. He could be though. Like if they let him eat food, like real food. And I like oatmeal and shit.
No, let me order a tall water.
He gave my man like a couple number 7s from Burger King, bro. You know what I'm saying?
And sprinkle some water in it. You know what I'm saying? Water, bro. Sprinkle of water in it. You know what I'm saying? He could be a motherfucker at 160. But yeah, to Roman's point, and I've been saying that when Jesus Ramos, when Sebastian Fundora, when Zander Zayas, they're all gonna end up at 60, bro.
Chuck. Yep.
Oh yeah, like that's probably where the Adams fight gonna be because he blew the weight in his last fight. He didn't make the weight in his last fight. So when all them guys end up at 60 gonna end up being one of the best divisions in boxing. You know what I mean?
Good, because it has to be again. It's a traditional.
Yeah, it's gonna be on and popping.
So if fucking Bakr goes to 60, Jules, does he still become the boogeyman at 60?
My dude, I'm telling this is the thing about Bakr. I'm getting Joe Joyce vibes in the sense that he beat one dude. and everybody got their dicks out. Like, fucking relax, bro. He fucking beat Tim Tszyu, all right? Fucking relax. And we don't really know what you could take. We just going off of what you did last year. We don't know what you could take. So it's like, yeah, is he the boogeyman? Yes, because people don't want to fight him. But is he actually that good? Is he?
No.
We'll find out. He's either going to be Arthur or he's going to be a Joyce.
I don't know. I'm not entirely sold on back shots.
Back shots.
Back shots.
Jules, fuck around and you're gonna get demonetized for this shit.
I'm surprised we haven't already.
I didn't say that shit. That was him. Fuck yeah, that was him. That was him. But
Hey, country,
no, because the shit
that shit should have happened on Saturday.
Back shots. His best win is the same as Sebastian's best win. And
Oh, hell, bro.
no, because the thing is, if two guys beat the fuck, they basically ran a train on Tim. First Sebastian,
Niggas was mad when he started with you guys. If these two guys, was there a cup involved?
I'm saying they ran a train first. First Sebastian fucked him, then Bakr fucked him, then fucking Sebastian came back for some head. Like they ran a train on him, bro.
Came back for Sterling with the ball, man. Jeez.
Going to report a live stream.
I ain't say nothing. But seriously, the point that I'm making is, okay, so two guys beat up one guy who was once a highly touted guy, right? So maybe the reason that they're both getting so much play is not even because they're good, but because we misinterpreted him. We thought he was better than what he was. He's getting fucked up all over the place, bro. Maybe we were wrong.
So when does he fight fucking Loop Job?
Well, they're saying it has to be before the IBF thing said. The IBF thing said that they have to reach a deal on the 6th, and if they don't, it goes to a purse bid. That's all we know. That's it. That doesn't tell us when they have to fight. And if it goes to a purse bid, the other thing is, bro, who the fuck gonna bid on that fight? Luben versus back shots.
Nobody.
Nobody. I mean, when your best win took place at a fucking small ass casino in Orlando, that means you don't got shit.
Well, I don't know about you guys. But back shots and lubricant is always a great pair on Saturday night. Yo.
No. Listen, I like that fight. I like that fight for the potential that he might beat the fuck out of Luben, because you know when Luben lose, he can't just lose a fight. He gotta go
emphatically.
Lubricant.
Yeah, like he gotta damn near die basically to lose the fight. Basically. That's how he lose fights. You know what I'm saying?
Better knock him out.
But the shit is, who the fuck gonna bid on? Like, you know who probably gonna bid on that? Gary fucking Jonas and Pro Box. That's who's probably gonna bid on that fight. Gary Jonas. That's the only person I could see coming up with money to do that on YouTube, bro.
Hey, can you imagine us watching that fight? We're like, okay. Hey, lubricant getting in there. Oh, back shots pushing back pushing back a little bit.
No, and the other thing is that Luben, like he got CTE. Like, you want to fight this inbred motherfucker?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
He gonna end up like that cat that fought Norman.
Check out the balls on this guy, right? Like, fuck it. Who needs to spell, right? Who needs to remember where their address is, right? Fuck it. Get him, Tiger. Fuck it. Because I don't see that ending well for Luben.
Yeah,
but
wheelchair with a GPS.
For real, they're gonna have to put a low jack on his ankle or some shit. But there's that shit, and then there's what's the shit this month? The fucking Italma white shit. No, matter of fact, this weekend, fucking Regis Prograis Jojo Diaz.
Oh my god.
Loser leaves town.
Bro, I love some ain't shit fights. Like they at that nexus
shit fights
of I ain't shit. They at that nexus of I ain't shit. And you gotta to survive, you gotta push the other motherfucker over the cliff. Like, nah, I'm still some shit.
Or you're gonna get pushed over the cliff.
Fucking Jules, this sounds like
over the last tit.
This sounds like you'd be in between them and you'd tell them, the first motherfucker that beats the fuck out of the other one that gets $100 and a sandwich.
In a sandwich, bro. And it ain't even no cold cuts in it. It's that jail sandwich. It's just cheese and mayonnaise in that shit, bro. It ain't even ham in that shit.
Johnny Sacks, bro.
It's saran wrap. But really, I'm gonna be real, and I'm not copping a plea. I wholeheartedly believe this guy's not shot. The matchmaking just fucked him for the last year and a half. I don't think Regis is shot. I don't.
I think it's gonna be a good fight. It's an entertaining fight.
They put you in there with 3 fucking movers. You gonna look fucked up. They put him in there with 3. Danielito Zorrilla, Devin Haney, Jack Catterall. None of them guys stole a lot of punches. All of them guys like to move. All of them wanted to be on the outside of Regis. I don't really think he shot. I just think like, nah, you was just.
But he is getting up there though, Jules.
Yeah.
He's 36 years old. He's got a lot of wear and tear on him already.
Jojo.
No, I'm not sitting here saying JoJo's a fucking spring chicken. He is fucking just as bad. That's what I'm saying. I think both of these guys are pretty much at the same point. The only difference is JoJo's just younger. That's it.
But I think JoJo, because JoJo has a lot more fights than Regis. He actually has a lot more fights because he's been in 4 weight classes so far. He's fought in 4 weight classes.
That's right.
Yeah.
And he got knocked out. It was how long ago was it that he got knocked out? Because he got knocked out once. It's only once. Like he got a chin, but that's why I think he's gonna get knocked out this weekend. That's why. JoJo's not a mover, bro. You don't have to look for JoJo.
Yeah.
No, yeah, he likes to go forward and bang for sure.
It's a strange good fight though, even though they're like on the downward spiral. I think it's a good fight.
I love some ain't shit fights, bro. Like damn. This where we find out, like, I ain't shit. Like, this where we find out, bro.
Julius, who stopped Jojo Diaz?
Who
knocked him out?
Oh, Oscar Duarte knocked him out last year.
Oh,
yeah. At 140. At 140.
This is where Regis finds out whether he's food or jail food.
And that's what I'm saying. That if Oscar Duarte can knock you out, bro, Regis can knock you out. I don't think his power went anywhere. It's just, bro, Devin fights like he has fleas in his ass. The fucking Puerto Rican, that fucking Puerto Rican dude he fought like he had fleas in his ass, like, bro.
And Catterall fights like casserole, man. I mean,
I gotta take this
slide
phone,
around.
I gotta take this phone call. I'll be right back.
Jules is lying. He ain't taking no phone call. He went to go get some more pizza. Fat ass.
With his fat ass.
No, he went to take a smoke break, man.
Bro, if he comes back with food, I'm done.
If he does food, you're done. Oh, man.
Yeah, but man, fucking August is gonna be unbelievably dry. There ain't no real fights next month.
Man, we gotta file agreements with the union on that one, man. Fuck.
Yep. Outside of this card this weekend on DAZN and then the White Atama fight, the rest of the month is fucking dog shit for the most part. There ain't no real fights after that. Literally after the White Atama fight, we don't get another legitimate card till Crawford Canelo.
Man, it's too bad we didn't know Joel's address. One of us could secretly get the Superman movie on DVD and mail it to him. That would be hilarious.
Oh shit! That's fucking hilarious.
Can you imagine he's sitting there and it comes in the mail and he's oh, what the fuck?
No, he'd go live immediately.
Oh shit. Guess what I just found, country?
What did you just find?
Guess who's fighting this weekend that we're all like, we don't know nothing about it. I just saw on the schedule right now. Gabe Rosado's fighting in Long Beach this weekend.
What?
Really?
Holy shit, yeah.
Wait, hold on. Wait, say that again?
Gabe Rosado's fighting this weekend.
Shut the fuck up.
Yep. In Long Beach.
He's my dude, bro. I will watch that dude for
He's fighting an 8-rounder at 175 against, it sounds like an Argentinian dude, Crispulo Andino.
Yeah.
Yo, Paraguay type shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what it sounds like.
Wow. They get bored every once. Some people just can't. They love that shit, man.
Yeah,
man, I feel bad for him. His career was fucked up. He got robbed so many times, and then just like snowball effect after that, man. Like,
yeah, he just kind of became a fucking journeyman, unfortunately, because
you know what I'm saying?
he never really had anybody promoting him either.
Exactly.
Who?
Gabe Rosado. He's fighting this weekend, Jules.
What? He's probably training for that big Edgar Burlanga fight. Bro, he already fought everybody else, bro. What the fuck else is there to do but fight Edgar, bro? Like, he fought Munguia already.
I've always been a fan of Gabe, man. Gabe's a man.
No, I fuck with Gabe, but I'm
No,
like,
I really do. We were just
why-
talking about how he got handled in his career early with them upsets, and then it was just like a snowball.
The shit is- the shit-
Robberies. He got robbed.
No, but
a few times.
the other shit with Gabe is he started really late, so it was like it's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough because he started really late in life to be boxing. But what else is there left for Gabe to do? What you gonna do, dog?
I mean, he doesn't do too bad of a job when he's on DAZN calling fights.
I'm just saying that why the fuck would he still be fighting if it's not for Edgar, bro? It's not for Steven Nelson.
Oh, yeah,
it's
yeah.
Not for Diego, it's not for Diego Pacheco.
Do you
No,
see him
Gabe has to
beating,
fight
beating
every generation.
Do you see him beating the Puerto Rican assassin?
It's my dude.
possible.
The shit is my dude. You gotta understand, country. Edgar don't know how to box. He don't know how to box, my dude. Like Gabe knows how to box. On real, I might go with Gabe to win that fight.
He might hit one of them little once in the blue moon Beck bully shots again, bro.
Whoever loses that fight stops being Puerto Rican. They turn Cuban after that, and they gonna send them.
Then from Cuban they turn Dominican.
No matter of fact, not even that. They're gonna be from Ecuador. Nobody fucking likes Ecuador.
Oh yeah, nobody
bro.
likes Ecuadorians.
Nobody likes them motherfuckers, bro. Yeah, like y'all seen that Edgar was in Puerto Rico doing a victory lap after getting knocked out?
Again? What the fuck?
Bro, that
Wow.
dude was drinking water. He's drinking like water out of a coconut or some gay shit. Like, yo, what's the matter with this guy? Like, he just get happier. The more he lose, the more happy he get. Like, what the fuck is wrong with him?
Wait, who
bro?
we talking
Like,
about?
Edgar Berlanga, bro.
The Puerto Rican assassin.
That dude loses.
So his Spanish was fucking horrible too, bro. You heard him?
Yo, that shit, yo. Look,
Yo, it
I've
was
been like, this is a thing in New York. Y'all probably don't know. Anybody who been to New York know. Don't ask, like unless you're talking to like a real Puerto Rican from Puerto Rico, right? Like they from Puerto Rico or old Puerto Rican, right? Every young Puerto Rican you run into 9 times out of 10, yo, they Spanish is like, oh my god, please speak English. Be like, stop.
Sabos.
Yeah, man, and that shit hurt my ears. Be like, no, I can't even imitate that. Like, yo, just stop.
Like
bro.
they
Like,
speaking
stop.
bush language or something.
And then I saw he was in like a beach chair and he's holding like a little I don't know what they call it, little cappuccino,
like a little mohe, like some gay shit.
Yeah, something that a woman would order. It's got a little design on the
Like
top.
he ain't even sitting there drinking a fucking beer. He's got like a little umbrella in his shit or something.
Yeah, like it's like 1 second he's trying to sound like he's Puerto Rican when he speaks a little bit of Spanish, and then he was like, wait.
No, the shit is, I love how Puerto Ricans. No, porque tú sabes, niña, que ponte todo en mi cara. Like I love
they don't pronounce
their
S's.
accent.
There ain't no S's in there.
You know what I'm saying? Like they talk like they singing a song. Well, you know, when you talking to Puerto Ricans from Puerto Rico, but you talking about like a Puerto Rican cat, a dude from New York. Yo, nah, they Spanish be crazy. They all sound like Danny Garcia, bro. Jose, no, you out there. Don't ask a Puerto Rican motherfucker to speak Spanish, bro. Mr. Calderon said, I'd pay good money to see Edgar versus Opataya. I would like Burlanga versus Beterbiev personally. That's the fight that I need. That's the fight that I need, bro. You know what I'm saying? The boxing voice said, leave Edgar alone. That's not the real boxing voice. What are you doing, dog? What are you even doing, bro? Like,
The
what
thing
is
that I don't like though about Edgar is like, yo, he's trying to compare like Shiraz to fucking this guy, Antonio Margarito. And let me guess, he's Cotto.
Right, exactly, right. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. That's the CTE, bro. Like, that's not even him talking anymore. That's the swelling in his brain. You know what I'm saying? He good at math now, is what I heard.
All of a sudden.
He good at math now. Like, that shit recalibrated his senses and shit, bro.
They're fucking savant.
Yeah, he can do his own taxes.
He's fucking Rain Man now, bro. Like he's basically TurboTax now, bro. He
Hey, bro,
filed with Edgar, bro.
Hey, if they made Gabe and Burlanga and Gabe wins, Burlanga got to retire, bro. He's got.
I'm telling you, they not going to let Edgar go to Puerto Rico if he lose that fight, bro. They not going to let him.
They're going to chase him. They're going to chase him out of Puerto Rico like they did Bernard Hopkins.
He's going to have to move to South Carolina or some shit, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, no, I don't want him. No, I love that state, man. South Carolina's awesome. We don't need him over there. I like that state. That's a good state over there.
Hey, Jules, by the way, man, you might have more of a connection to Chile than you think. Because apparently there's a lot of Chileans with your surname over there, man.
Did you look up my fucking surname, country?
No.
Out of your fucking mind, dog.
Is that what all that typing was?
Country's the
This motherfucker over here.
Working for the FBI.
You gotta go surname.
Motherfucker's on the DMV website.
That's funny.
You know what the fuck makes me mad, country? Do you think that I didn't fucking know that, dog? My name is like Smith. I fuck. Well, let me give you a hint, bro. I know this may surprise you, but I've had this name my whole life. You know, so
bro,
my name,
my last name. I'm a Smith of Mexican, bro.
Now I'm gonna tell you what. All I can tell you, cause fucking country's trying to get me locked up. I could tell, like, what the fuck is happening? Like, why are we googling my name, bro?
No,
you know what I'm saying? But I'll tell you
You're being
this.
doxxed.
I'll tell you this. There were probably only, because I checked, there were probably only about 5 families in this country with my name. Maybe less. Maybe less. Very easy to find. But where me and Leo are from, well, half of me, my name is like Smith. There's a lot of motherfuckers with that name down there, bro. Actors and shit, special people and all that bullshit. I looked it up. It's like fucking Smith down there. But in this hemisphere, in the northern hemisphere, it's a very uncommon name. Very uncommon.
Man, my shit common in both northern and southern. My shit is boring.
I picture fucking country being like that meme of the Karen who calls the cops on those motherfuckers trying to barbecue.
I tell you, he's calling people about me. He's calling people. You know Julius Consopoulos, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, look at the super chat, Jules.
Shout out to Mr. Calderon. If Edgar loses to Gabe, he might be the first Rican deported.
Yo.
Fucked up.
Oh,
You don't speak enough Spanish, they'll kill that motherfucker, dog. They'll kill that motherfucker.
No, they'll keep him around for entertainment. Watch.
But Che, yo, I heard it's this commercial, right? The Sydney Sweeney bitch, who's a gorgeous fucking bitch, by the way. That is a gorgeous white bitch, and I don't have a problem saying that. She has no ass, but she's so fine it don't matter. All the Democrat bitches getting mad because the bitch said, "Oh, well, I got good genes." It's part of the ad, you silly bitch. She's literally advertising fucking genes, you silly. That's what, Democrats got to get it together. They not going to win another election. Like, do you know how fucking stupid you look to the rest of us, dog? The bitch is...
How you going to be anti-titties, bro?
That's another... The shit is... I'm going to say this. This is what's going to cost them elections. And this is a little bit taboo. It is. But I'm not Caucasian, so it doesn't fucking matter to me. The problem that the Democratic Party has is you keep trying to vilify white people. That is your problem. You're gonna lose.
No, that's not taboo. No, that needs to be talked about, bro. I'm with you.
You're trying to vilify, and the reason that is fucked up is, one, you're gonna lose all those voters. I'm just thinking about things in terms of black and white, that if you keep doing this thing where you make people uncomfortable to be who and what they are, if you make in that group of the country, right? Because we're a melting pot. There's a lot of different people in America. If you keep trying to make these Caucasian people ashamed of who they are, you're never going to get their fucking vote. What is wrong with a blonde white bitch with an amazing set of titties liking her jeans? I like her fucking jeans, and I'm not Caucasian, but the bitch got some good jeans.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Wow.
Telling you, they never, to me, if they keep that, y'all not gonna win an election again, because you got to stop playing these identity politic games, man. You if you gonna win an election, like what you want all the white motherfuckers to be running around mad? Oh man, I'm white. What I'm gonna do? That's not gonna happen, dog. You just gonna make them mad, silly motherfuckers. It's not gonna happen. And then I seen Harvey. What's that dude from TMZ, y'all? What's that dude?
Harvey Levin.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I heard about this town. I looked it up. I watched the segment that he did on it. It's a bunch of white European motherfuckers, right?
Arkansas, right? It's in Arkansas they did it or something like that?
They trying to build their own town. They trying to build their own town, and it's just for them. Just for white European motherfuckers, right? And I'm not against it. If y'all could do this without breaking no laws, yeah, go ahead, do your thing. Because it's not like I want to live in your shit. You don't have nothing I want for me to be offended by what you're doing. And I'm hearing Harvey, and I'm like, what is your beef with these white motherfuckers, man? They just want to live around each other. They want to fuck each other. They want to see each other's dicks. What is the problem, bro? What, you want to see their dicks? You mad that you can't?
They ain't bothering nobody.
They not bothering nobody. You mad that you can't go? Like I'm looking at it and I'm like, I don't understand. What's the problem? If you told me a group of Mexican cats want to have their own town that they invest in money in, go ahead, do your thing. You ain't breaking no laws. Do your thing. If you told me a bunch of Indians wanted to do that, do your thing. A bunch of black folks want to do that, do your thing. What's wrong with that? But this is where the liberals and the Democrats keep fucking up. Y'all keep trying to pick a fight with these white motherfuckers, and the thing is, them white motherfuckers actually vote. That's what you're not understanding.
You're the majority of the voters every election.
That's like that town in Louisiana. What was it? The people in Louisiana, like a bunch of white people got pissed off at the rest of the town, so they split and made their own town. And now the rest, like a lot of the black folk in that area, are all pissed off because the white people up and left.
No, but you gotta watch this shit, country. That he's trying to. I'm all for the freedoms that this country gives, and that's the thing. I love this fucking country. It's fucked up sometimes, but I do love this country. And it's like, why are you trying to pick a fight with them? Because maybe they want to remove themselves from the major cities. It's not, it's their prerogative. That's why this is America. Because that's their fucking prerogative. That's their freedom to do
it's
that.
Their money. They bought the land. Let them do what the fuck they want there.
But that goes both ways.
What I equated it to is, let's say Alex has a large family. And they buy a patch of land, and it's a large enough family that you could have a huge housing complex to house Alex's family. That's kind of what I looked at it as. That, well, what's wrong with a group of people getting together and building a community if they can, if they have the finances? Why would that be a problem? And that's when it dawned on me that, like, yo, y'all liberal motherfuckers, I'm telling you, you gotta stop going after these white motherfuckers because they vote. That's what you're not getting at. You know, they actually vote. They don't just sit on Twitter arguing with each other and shit.
Yeah.
They vote.
You know what the irony of it is right now? It's so extreme far left with the liberals and the Democrats that they preach freedom, but everything they're pushing is control.
Yeah,
everything.
Y'all gotta see that. I heard what the dude said, and my thing is, look, is it possible that a portion of that town or a portion of that compound is some of those people, or maybe all of those people, are racist, right? They don't like the Indians, they don't like the Mexicans, they don't like Latinos like me. Is that possible? I thought about it and I'm like, yeah, but they not encroaching on my rights. They're removing themselves.
Exactly.
They're not doing anything to me. They're not stopping me from doing nothing. If I want a blowjob, I'm gonna get one. They're not stopping me from doing shit. So why the fuck should I care if they want to build a compound? So it's not like I want to live there. And I was just watching. I was watching Harvey argue with the guy, and I'm like, Harvey, what the fuck are you arguing about, dog? I don't get what they do. Maybe they are what you're making them out to be, because I heard what the guy said, and the guy made a lot of salient points that work for him. Like, yeah, that blue-eyed, blonde-haired motherfucker, he just want to be around other blue-eyed, blonde-haired motherfuckers. But that's his prerogative, though.
And you know what's funniest, Jules? If you go back into the past, you look at all the big ones, David Koresh and all the ones before him, liberals and Democrats supported and had no problem with all these cults who had property, compounds, all that, houses there. But now this is a problem. Make it make sense.
That shit bugged me out because I'm like, yo, look, isn't it better that if you're assuming, because you're assuming that he's a bigot, you're assuming that because Harvey tried to do his lawyer thing. Y'all gotta watch this shit to really take it in. And like, you trying to make this guy seem a lot worse than what he is, and you trying to make it seem like what they doing, like there's something wrong with it, when nah, it's not. It seems to me that you're only going after them, which I've been noticing a lot. It seems like you're only going after them because they're Caucasian. And I'm telling you, that's not a good idea. Like, I don't know. What the fuck you think you gonna win fucking with them? They vote. You understand that, right? They a lot of the voting, they do that shit. So I don't understand that shit. Like, if a bunch of blue-eyed, blonde-haired motherfuckers all want to live around each other and have an incest party, that's their prerogative. Why the fuck would I care? I don't want to live in their town.
I mean, the thing is, as you mentioned, they from a certain part of Europe, and there's nothing wrong if you're from a certain part of the world and you just don't feel like you fit with everybody else. That's fine. And you're doing it.
Y en Nueva York eso existe. En Chinatown, ¿qué es lo que tú ves ahí? Chinito. En Little Italy, ¿qué es lo que tú ves ahí? Italiano. En Long Island, what do you see? Judío, Italiano. So it's like, I don't get it. And especially because it was coming from Harvey. Y tú sabes que Harvey es uno de los jodidos. Judío, ¿verdad? It's like, oh, so it's all good for y'all to do y'all own thing and have y'all own spaces. That's cool. La synagogue y toda la vaina y Yarmulke y toda la vaina y los sideburns y toda la vaina, cosa buena. But let them try to do their own thing and you keep fucking with them. And that's why shit is the way it is right now, because I don't know what the fuck y'all trying to do. Keep fucking with them. What is the point?
I mean, while we're at it, man, let's go all over the world, find every uncontacted tribe and invade their privacy and fuck with them because they shouldn't be allowed to have that.
Right? They shouldn't be allowed to have their own spaces, right?
Right, yeah. Let's go to the jungle in the Amazon and fuck with some tribe and say you can't be on your own. We need to be in here. Let's do that. Fuck it.
Shit is crazy. Shout out to Villain. Hey Jay, I was going through your trash and I wasn't sure if you knew you're eating too much beef and your kids need to cut back on the ice cream too. That was for country. That was for country.
Yeah.
Oh my
Fuck
god.
around country reading my mail before I fucking get it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I've seen that shit. I'm like, see, this is why America's divided right now. If you're not gonna be fair and you're not gonna be, I guess, considerate to everyone, that's like not being considerate to anyone, because you keep telling yourself that it's okay to talk shit about these guys and act some type of way with these guys. That shit ain't gonna work, dog. I'm just telling, like, yeah, that shit. If them motherfuckers want to go do their thing over there, let them. It's probably gonna fail anyway, but let them. You know what I'm saying? I give it 2 years before the sisters is fucking the brothers, bro. Come on. That's an incest party over there, dog. Motherfuckers, that's for real. Motherfuckers, that shit is all gonna be all ukuleles and ingrown hairs and shit.
Hey man, I might have to shave so I look full white, bro. You know what I mean? And go see if I can get a spot up in there.
Yeah, like go ahead, Jose.
No, if you would have asked me, whatever they're trying to do sounds more like the Amish than anything else, And by the way, like those guys, they live by themselves, they grow their own thing, and nobody bothers them.
No,
everybody goes to them to buy the milk and shit.
Yeah, because they build quality. No, y también they build quality shit. Is the other thing.
Yeah.
You know what?
I
figured, since the Amazonian people, since they make good ayahuasca, I figured, the Appalachians have to be the equivalent of that because they make good meth.
You know what?
Shout out
You know what though? They're tripping off that group of people, right? But what about the Amish? That's a big, large group of white people doing their own thing. You know what I mean?
I guess it's because Amish borders on a religion, borders. And because it borders on a religion, they have their sort of way of life and religious freedoms are protected because it's sort of a religion, sort of. Whereas I guess that the Democratic Party does not like the idea of a congregation of Caucasians just doing their own thing, because that seems to be the problem that they have. And I'm like, how un-American is that for you to tell them that, it's almost like you're demanding access to them, because that's what it felt like. And I'm like, well, why the fuck would that bother you, dog? That they want to live on their own and have blonde sex? I don't
mean,
get it.
also, like, keep in mind, like, the Amish, they also,
Blonde
you know,
sex. That's a new type of sex. Blonde.
let's keep in mind, like, the Amish, they just like the Jewish, they have a lot of money. They usually have a lot of money. It's just they don't have where to invest in, and two, they don't have like that many connections. But esos tigres están podridos en dinero, man. Like,
No, ellos tienen dinero because ellos no lo gastan en vaina tampoco. They're not going to spend it on
no solo
sports
fuman en
cars,
crack, man.
right? Like, no se lo van a fumar, no se lo van a comer.
No
They
tienen
got,
televisión.
right? Like, they got... They can't order anything on Amazon.
Right?
You know what I'm saying? But I just thought America is just in such a weird place right now that don't ever get it in your head that it's okay to ostracize any group of people in here if they're American, you know, because they're Americans, dog. If they want to go live in the sticks, that's their fucking problem, bro. What do I care? It's not like I'm trying to live over there. You know what I'm saying? That bugged me up because this. I guess it kind of fueled some of the things that I've heard said, which I'm not going to say here. That, yo, it's so jodido, man. El jodido that like they pushing, I guess they're imposing diversity, for lack of a better word. And it's like, okay, now you're just being irritating. You're telling them that they can't go somewhere and buy a patch of land and build up their own shit. Why not? Why? That's the most un-American shit I ever heard.
I mean, remember lo jodido, tú sabes.
Lo jodido.
They never want to let other people do whatever they've been doing for years. You know what I mean? All of a sudden they're pointing fingers. Oh, you shouldn't do that. You cruel. You are bigger. Tú eres un azaroso. All that shit.
Toda la vaina. Because I'm like, wow. And Harvey was. It's the way that Harvey Levin was coming at him that I'm like, I don't see where a crime is being committed here. Or I don't see where anybody's freedoms are being encroached upon aside from you trying to encroach on theirs.
I mean, also, let's remember, like, those guys that from, LA, and no disrespect, but those guys that have like a, una diferente manera de pensar, like, son
Eso
un
lo que
poquito cuco en la
también,
cabeza.
no, eso lo que también, like, and look at fucking LA. Look at where LA is right now.
There's a
Yeah,
big- you saw the video of like a pigeon just like leaning on, like, it was high on fentanyl, a fucking pigeon.
Fucking pigeon, bro. A fucking pigeon.
that's fucked up, bro. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like let people do their thing, because I think that's part of the. I wholeheartedly believe that's part of the solution. That's part of the solution. Look, you're gonna have people, they want to have all kinds of sex, like me. Like, yeah, I want black bitches, I want Asian bitches, white bitches, all the good shit. So, diversity, pro diversity, right? But there are other people who want to go do their own thing. And the argument that the guy made, which I actually thought was a salient argument, there's nothing wrong with wanting to preserve your own culture.
Yeah.
There is nothing wrong with that. There's
Nothing at all. Nope.
There's nothing wrong with that. Like, yo, dog, yeah, you got white people, they got German, Scandinavian ancestors. They just want to preserve their background. And if they weren't what they were, which is where it becomes weird. So if this were a bunch of Latino folks, you wouldn't have nothing to say, Harvey. If this were guys like me, you wouldn't have nothing to say about that. If it were a bunch of black folks, you wouldn't have nothing to say about that. Harvey, why do you have it in your head that it's okay to fuck with them? Because that's how it came off. Like, why do you think it's okay to fuck with them and tell them they can't do something?
Jules, if they were his own people, would he be bashing them?
No. Eso es lo que el tipo le dijo también. That's what he told him, that, well, you and your people get to do your own thing. You get to have your own spaces. Why can't we? And it was like, that's a salient point. I don't get offended if I hear that a bunch of white folks want to live around a bunch of other white folks. Personally, I don't get offended, like, well, cool, because I don't want to live around y'all. Nothing, because if you're not for diversity, if you're not for people of other cultures, yeah, it's probably better that we don't speak. It's probably better. Like, I think that I look at that as a solution, that, yeah, like, we have our major cities where we're diverse. We have our towns and our states that are diverse, but I think there should be an alternative. I actually believe, yeah, there should be an alternative for the people that don't want to be a part of that. Hey, go fuck off. We won't bother you. You won't bother us. And we'll cool, and live like that.
Yo, those alternatives already exist, Jules. They're called Idaho and Montana.
Those are meth labs. Those states are meth labs. Shout out to Papa Foundry. Jules, who you rooting for, Thailand or Cambodia?
They're already in a ceasefire, man. Trump went in
Cambodian breast milk.
Trump went in there and threatened them with both with tariffs, so they have a ceasefire now.
Nah. I'm a root for Thailand.
I'm a Muay Thai guy, so I got to root for Thailand, man.
Because I don't know shit. I don't know shit about Cambodia, to be real, other than breast milk. Like that's literally.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know nothing about them.
Now, question: why is the month of August so damn dry in boxing, man?
No, it's always like that, country. It's always like that. And I think it's because they're rearing up for a big fall. Because boxing has always been like that. There's rarely. Remember, after Stephen Fulton fought Inouye and Crawford fought Spence, that following August, nothing happened. We was just talking shit for like a month, but we didn't have nothing to watch like that. You know, when that happened, August is always like that. I think it's because everybody getting ready for the fall, everybody getting ready for September, everybody getting ready for the shit they're gonna do. Like those months is gonna be busy, but August, we only got a couple of cards, and they're not big cards. They're not, big fights. So I'm gonna go take a piss. I'll be right back after these commercial messages.
Yo, does anybody think that knockout that Emilio Vargas scored last week was kind of suspicious?
I don't think so. No, I think he just caught dude with a good punch. The dude had a lot of experience, a lot of rounds, tough dude. He just got caught, man. Like I see, because a lot of people were talking crazy, like, oh, they need better matchmaking. This is sad. It's like, whoa. You can't call every first round knockout a mismatch and it was fucked up. Like he just got caught, bro.
Nah, but
Perfect
check it out.
timing.
Look, he pulled back that counter when he caught him with it, and then it was kind of like a delayed reaction, and then it caught up to him, and he was on his way down, and so he was pretty much out. But then on his way down, he flinched from another punch. So I'm thinking, how concussed was he in order to see another punch coming at him? And then he flinched, and he went down, and then he just seemed like he didn't want to get back up, though. It was kind of
his equalizer. If you look at the slow motion, when he got punched, it hit the rear corner of the jaw and part of the ear. So not only did it hit his vagus nerve, it fucks with his equilibrium by the ear. Like, bro, like that's why you had that delayed reaction. Then he couldn't get up. I'm gonna tell you right now, man. Like I've been hit like that before. When he went down, I guarantee you what he saw was when you got your eyes open and you're looking at the picture of whatever you're seeing in the world, it was spinning upside down for him over and over and over and over. Like he couldn't. Yeah,
it looked more official when he was down, like he was really concussed when he was down. But on the way,
to be fair, the shot was right in the shin, and if you ever been hit on the shin before, and you lose like your legs for a little bit. And just to give you a little bit of because I was there and I was kind of fishy to me. I have to like look at the big screens, like just to look at the replays real quick. Because I was like, yo, what's wrong with him? And it just seems like the dude was like kind of out of shape, and he just got caught with a good shot and he couldn't recuperate.
I'm telling you, if you watch the replay. The back corner of the jaw, that's where your vagus nerve runs by there. When you hit that vagus nerve, it fucks up your equilibrium.
Yep.
Yeah. Wow.
That's what I'm saying. Like it was just like a clear shot like to the chin. Like when I saw it on the replays, like you can see his bottom jaw like just like shaking.
Yeah.
And
like you
get hit it.
I'm sure y'all have heard stories of people who go in to get dental work, and when they go in there to do the surgery, the dentist makes a mistake and hits their vagus nerve, and they're fucked up after that for a while, dude. Like, yeah, you hit that shit hard enough.
Yeah, and also if they say like you like one of your molars, and it could either hit like the wrong nerve.
Hey, man,
it can fuck up your eardrum.
That shit could be detrimental because like my aunt, when she was alive, she went to dental school, right? And they got too close to the nerve, and she ended up getting this incurable nerve disease called trigeminal neuralgia, and it was horrid. I mean, like. It would come and go on its own, and dude, at its worst, you'd think somebody was in here murdering her and plunging a knife in her because she's screaming in that much pain.
Yeah, and that's what happens when they go in there with a surgical tool and actually hit the nerve. Now, a punch,
but you know what?
with enough pressure.
The weird part is this, though. If they said she can get an operation, but it would paralyze half her face, and that it could, but there's a high probability the pain would still come back. So she didn't do that. It said no, but for most of her life while she was alive, she suffered, bro, and it sucked. It was horrible, man.
Yeah.
This
I mean,
was scary.
when y'all get time, just Google vagus nerve and all the things it's responsible for in your body. It's crazy, bro. It's not. Yeah, you can't fuck with that thing, man. But if it gets hit hard enough from the outside with a punch, yeah, it'll have your equilibrium all fucked
Yeah,
up,
man.
man.
The dude who disappointed me a lot was Bruce Harrington, man.
Does it if getting punched in the temple, does that mess with your equilibrium as well?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like
Dang.
punches that can mess your equilibrium up. The temple, shin, and the floating rib.
Well, the chin in the front, that's gonna send a signal to your knees that like, hey, we're done, and you're gonna drop real quick. The chin is good for flash knockdowns, but the back of the jaw, the ear, and the temple is the area of the vagus nerve.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
No,
you
yeah, I
hit there,
love hitting
man.
the back of the jaw.
Yep.
Something that I like to hit a lot of people is like, I was knowing the amateurs for that. Like I like to bust noses. Like you can actually like hear like when they're struggling, like with their breathing, like when you like fighting the inside, you can hear like.
Yeah. Now then they start breathing through their mouth and their eyes are watery and shit. Yeah, that's a good.
No, also like you can see like the splatter of blood and moco like all over.
Yeah,
like,
and the mocos and shit. Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's exciting. Like, I mean, I must sound like a little bit of.
Oh,
a
y'all talking about
degenerate,
when
but...
she puts it in the back of her jaw?
Nah, you good. I mean, when we fight, bro, that's the whole point. You know what I mean?
No, yeah,
One
but
good
that's like
note-
things like that's like like if you ever heard like fighter instincts, like that's one of those things. Like you actually like follow little things like that. Like when on the inside, I like to like track my opponent's breathing so I can hit them in the break. When they inhaling, I like to hit them right in the solar plexus.
A
It's
good
like
a good nose shot can cause 2 black eyes.
You break that? If you break a nose, oh yeah, eyes are going black. Both of them shits.
Hey, I'm gonna read the super chat real fast. African says Muslims are building their own city in Dallas. Sharia law, oppression of women, terrorist nets are possible concerns.
Yeah. So update on that one. The state of Texas shut that down.
Dude, Texas is no joke, man.
Yeah, Texas shut that down. That was, but hold up, Homeboy's not off base. That was a concern for a while, but yeah, Texas shut that down.
Dude,
Shout out
Texas is
to
like the
shout out to
American Older Brother, man.
African Muslims are building their own city in Dallas. Sharia law, rescission of women, oppression of women, terror first nets are possible concerns. I mean, you
Texas
said they
already shut. Hey,
they
Jules,
shut that
Texas
down?
Texas shut that down. Yeah.
Shout out to Texas.
I mean, come on. How do you expect the law? I mean, how do you expect a town in Texas to exist like that when that's the same state that allows you to fucking drink and drive legally?
Es que es otra conversación también de que la vaina con los musulmanes es otra. That's another conversation that needs to be addressed. Que mira, vete para allá, manín. Si tú quieres vivir así con la charia y la churria y toda la vaina, churrialo. Okay,
Churrialo.
Churrola.
Chorrizolo, churrialo, whatever the fuck it is. Si te gusta esa vaina tanto, pues vete para allá entonces, porque este América, ¿qué? It's America, bro. What the fuck? Me ven a mí y que no, yeah, let's rewrite the fucking laws. Get the fuck out of here,
No
bro.
mames.
Y'all want fucking cuereando, yo quiero prostitución, toda la cosa buena, okay? Este América, god damn it.
Perico.
America.
America.
So
Yo,
what
y'all
fight-
heard?
Oh, go
Go
ahead.
ahead, country. Go ahead,
I was
country.
gonna say, what fights do we really got coming up in August? I mean, do we have?
I mean, we got like I know we got Adilier versus Hergovic. I have Hergovic winning that fight for obvious reasons. We got Italma versus White on that same card. That's the headline event. What else?
You don't give a shit about Ball versus Goodman, Jules?
No, I actually like that fight. I want to see Sam Goodman get sent to the hospital.
Oh man, wait a
Yeah.
minute! Did you guys see that on Boxing Showtimes? There was an article where it said Caballero might be fighting Klitschko.
No. I heard that they offered.
Vladimir, man. I was like,
but he
fuck.
turned it down. I heard that Caballero turned it down. His next fight is going to be in Germany. That they're giving him a homecoming fight in Germany. I don't think it's going to be Klitschko, bro. Why would Klitschko come back to fight that guy?
Yeah, I was like, no. My God, no. We don't want to see that.
Bro, how old is Klitschko now, man?
500.
He should be close to 50 by now.
Right?
Yeah, and let me come back and fight the fucking guy that nobody wants. Yeah, fucking right, bro. Like he gotta worry.
Killed.
He gotta worry about airstrikes and shit like that. He can't be
Yo.
worried about no.
Jules, hey, bro.
He gotta worry about it.
Yo.
He got time to be worrying about no
Sorry.
kielbasa. Like, come on, dog.
Kielbasa.
Crazy.
He doesn't have time to worry about doner kebab.
Yeah, for real. Shish kebab is gonna do his own thing, dog. But August. I know that country. You got the schedule. Isn't there like 4 shows in August? They're not big shows though, but aren't there like 4 shows in August?
I think so. Let me hold
Well, remember too, Jules, it's going to be your favorite fight on the 23rd. Steve Claggett against Jermaine Ortiz.
No, that's not a bad. No, wait a minute. That's not a bad. That's not a bad fight though. That's not a bad fight. If Claggett could Claggett him, that's not a bad fight. And there's another. Go ahead, country.
Friday, August 1st. Pradabsri versus Canales 2. I can't pronounce that guy's name. I butchered it.
All right, fuck them.
The second, Molina versus Mesaudi. Duarte versus Sims Jr. Hernandez versus Garnett. And then, let me see. The 15th of August, Yakubov versus Foster 3. Trinidad versus Para on the 15th. Itama versus White is coming up in August on the 16th. Zoo versus Ismaili? Is that?
That's Nikita.
Okay. That's on August 20th. Rivera versus Bailey on the 22nd. Willie versus Dib on the 23rd. Rafferty versus Chamberlain on the 23rd. I think these are a lot of UK fights.
Yeah. Because Wiley versus Dib is a UK fight. No, that's an Australia fight. That's an Australia fight. My fault.
The South got something to say, I guess it is, on August 23rd. That's on TKO. Rivera versus Cordova on the 23rd on DAZN. Till versus Rockhold, August 30th.
Wow,
so that's
what a shitty.
There's not a lot of great fights there.
Damn, dog.
I told you, Jules, it's fucking dry in August.
That Trinidad wouldn't happen to be a Trinidad Junior, would it?
Is that Felix's nephew or something? That's his cousin. Who's that? Felix? Trinidad and Tobago?
You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, Trinidad versus Para. I guess it's a UFC.
Oh.
What
reading
the fuck wrong with you?
Bro, I knew something was up when he said Rockhold. Luke Rockhold's a UFC fighter, bro.
Well, what the fuck you reading me a UFC schedule for, dog?
No, I'm reading the boxing schedule. They just included.
That's the motherfucker. Yo, can I get the boxing schedule? Well, Sugar Shane O'Malley is gonna be buying 3 tacos.
I gave you the fucking schedule. It's not my fault they included it in there, and I couldn't see the fine print.
Hold on, man. Let me see. Hold on. Let me get the boxing only schedule real quick. Country man, you about to get your wrench revoked, dog.
He reading me a Muay Thai schedule and shit.
Taraji Sandoval.
Hey,
Molina,
Del Patio says I missed
Duarte
a lot of
Sims.
fights. So what other fights, Del Patio, did I miss? Please tell us.
Country missed a lot of fights. Y'all saw Juanma Lopez on Sunday? Nah, I didn't see. But yeah, man, shit is going down, yo. You know what I'm saying? And Philippe. No, I mentioned that one, bro. Those are all on the same. Those are all on the same. Del Patio. All of those are on the same card. All of that is the Queensbury show, bro. All of that is the same show on the 16th. So so look, I'm old and I'm gonna go to sleep. The next episode of the relay is already done, which I'm gonna upload right after this, and I'll see y'all on the next one.
Have a good night, Jules. Night.
Next time, read a boxing schedule, country. Okay.
Fuck off.